Golden Entrepreneur. When did you start your business? Hi, my name is Anna Sims and I own the Colour Blue Hairdressing. I've owned it now for 7 years and I bought it when I was 48. I'd just come out of a domestic violent relationship and I found myself determined to start a fresh life, a fresh thing, and I decided to take a leap of faith and buy a salon. It's what I always wanted to do and I had always dreamed of it, and so I did it. And at first I struggled with imposter syndrome, thinking to myself and wondering, would clients really want an older person cutting their hair and running a salon? But what I've learned is that the clients don't just want a stylist, they want someone who is experienced, full of knowledge, welcoming, wise, comfortable to do their hair. So that's what I worked out. I was fine. So buying the Colour Blue Hairdressing was one of the scariest and bravest decisions I've made in my whole life, really. And it's given me more purpose in life and confidence than I could have ever imagined. The community have backed me up. I didn't think that was even a thing. So I didn't even imagine that that type of thing would be available, but it was. And I'm hoping that the Colour Blue Hairdressing will take me into retirement. What's been my biggest challenge? Being a hairdresser isn't always as glamorous as it looks. For years I've dealt with the aches, the pains that comes with the job, and the sore feet standing all day, and the constant back pain leaning over the basin, the burnout that keeps sneaking up on you when you're dealing with clients every day, when you're taking your energy from giving your energy to others, I guess. So even though all of that is a daily struggle in hairdressing, I push through it because I love what I do and I love making people feel beautiful and confident, and that passion has always kept me going. But recently, nothing could have prepared me for my biggest challenge yet, being diagnosed with liposarcoma in my arm. I've only just come out of surgery, so it's a cancer tumor in my bicep. So facing that had made all the daily struggles that I would complain about feel small. I suddenly had to prepare myself mentally and physically for surgery, and even face the thought that I may not ever be able to use my arm again. So now that I'm fresh out of surgery, I'm focusing on recovery, and I'm determined to come back stronger than ever, because I've just done 7 years of business. I'm not going to throw it. So this journey's taught me to be resilient, and the gratitude I have of this craft I truly love. So that's been the challenge, knowing that I have to get through this part and my business has to sit there for a little while. So my biggest achievement, when I think about my greatest achievement, it's as a golden entrepreneur, it isn't just about creating a business. It's about keeping it alive through one of the toughest parts of my life, going through the surgery and recovery for liposarcoma. I was determined not to let that dream go, and I still don't let that dream go. So for fighting the battles, thinking I may not be able to do hairdressing, that's finished. That we don't think like that anymore. What makes me most proud is the loyalty and the trust that has grown around my business and my clients. They don't just visit once, they return, and they return again and again, and they refer me to their friends and family. And that to me is the truest sign of success. Not just surviving, but thriving with a community that believes in me and my work. And perhaps my greatest blessing through it all, I came through the other side with my arm still intact, and allowing me to continue doing what I love most, creating, colouring and transforming hair. This journey has taught me that being an entrepreneur isn't just about business growth, it's about resilience. And no matter what life throws at you, that's my golden achievement. And my quote is, if someone isn't smiling, just give them yours. Thank you.